About a minute left in the warm-ups. That's going to do it for the warm-ups. Teams will get the pucks in. Royals will have a huddle in front of their net, and then we will get this game started. Royals breaking their huddle in front of the net. Teams over at their benches. We will get the starting lineups out here shortly. Royals have their starting lineups out on the ice. It is going to be Johnson, Thomas, and Tui as the forwards, with Bible and Sawatka on defense. Knights now breaking their huddle at the bench, and we are just about ready to go. Sui is the center for this draw. Knights win the draw back. Played at their blue line forward on the near side. That will be collected by Sawatka in her own zone. She retreats back and then moves behind her net. Sawatka around the far side. Pass up the middle is going to miss everybody. That's going to drift all the way down and go on net. Goalie had to stick it to the side, preventing an icing. Puck passed around to the near side by the Knights, pressured by Thomas. Now Johnson behind the net. Johnson battling on the inboards. Puck sent around to the near side by the Knights. Play on the near boards collected by Sawatka. Sawatka at the point gets the puck through. Outlet pass blocked by Thomas. Puck bounced across to Johnson. Johnson plays it up the middle of the ice, but then gets her pocket picked. Knights move up the far side of the ice, pass the puck down. That is going to get all the way down into the Royals' end. Puck makes it all the way to the goal line, and that is an icing on the Knights early in the first period. Draw will be to the Knight goalie's glove side after the icing. Seeley to take the draw with Shin and I'm not sure on the other side. Draw one towards the middle, poked away by Seeley. Shin's going to chase it down on the near boards. She centers it back. That's intercepted by the Knights. Knights play the puck to the near side. Knights pass the puck out of the zone. That gets past Williams. Puck comes all the way down where Picard will chase it down. Picard plays the puck behind her own net to the far side. Picard moves up the ice, cuts behind a defender. Moves up the far side with Seeley to her left. Picard into the Knight zone. Pressured on the far side. Loses the puck briefly. Now centering feed. Intercepted by the Knights, but bounces back. Sent towards the middle. Seeley couldn't get a stick on it. Shin tries to break the play up. It winds up on Williams' stick at the near point. Williams' shot doesn't make it through the bodies, and the puck is collected by the Knights. Lobbed out of the zone. That's going to miss everybody and go all the way down for another icing. 13:05 and counting in the first period. Draw will be to the Knight goalie's stick side. Royals changing on the play. It will be McDonald, Johnson, and Thomas as the forwards, with Soroka and Bible on defense again. Draw one back by the Knights. Played up the near side, pressure by Thomas, who wins the battle. Thomas takes a tight angle shot. That is off the outside of the netting. Played back up to the near side where Soroka holds at the point. Soroka steps to the middle. Shot makes it through, but is blocked aside by the goalie. Follow up, sent around, back to Soroka on the near side. She tips it forward. That will be collected by the Knights at the bottom of the near circle. Outlet pass blocked by McDonald. Puck winds up. Played behind the net by the Knights. Knights turn to the far side of the ice. Puck pass forward. Broken up at the point, but the puck comes out of the zone. Bible holds just in front of the Knights bench. She moves the puck through, and Johnson steps into the zone. Johnson passes to the middle, but that's out of reach of McDonald. McDonald blocks the outlet pass, held in the zone by Thomas, recollected by the Knights. Sent up, that will come out of the zone and bounces straight to Soroka. Soroka moves across the ice, biding time. Royals tag up, and Soroka charges into the zone on the far side. Soroka moves past, centering feed, goes all the way to the near point, where it's held by McDonald. McDonald plays it back up the boards. That is collected by the Knights, bounced into the circle. Blocked towards the net, now hammered to the inboards by the Knights defense. Knights collect there, sent up the near side. McDonald slows things down. She gets hammered, and the puck comes out of the zone. Play on the near side. Collected now by Soroka. Soroka moves across the ice and dumps the puck in as the Royals go for a change. Shin forward to pressure. She keeps the puck in at the point and then wins the battle. She steps behind the defender. Tight angle shot is off the goalie. And the puck gets played out of the zone. Coming off the bench, Picard gives the puck back to Sui. Sui gets into the zone, loses the puck, but recollects behind the defender. She dumps the puck deep, knocked away by the Knights defense, played up to the line where Williams collects. Williams holds, dumps the puck deep. That will be intercepted by the Knights, but mishandled. Collected by... that jersey has no number on it, so I'm not sure who that is off the top of my head. Collected by Picard at the point. She gives it to Shin. Shin's shot beats the goalie. That is Shin from Picard. And the Royals score first. 10:28 left in the opening frame. Seeley, Johnson, and Thomas as the forwards for this line. Draw one towards the outside by the Royals. Scrum off the draw on the far side of the circle. Recollected by Seeley, who steps around and into the Knight zone. Seeley charges up the far boards. Run into by two Knights players. Puck gets left behind in the corner, but picked up by Johnson. Johnson center makes it through to Thomas, but Thomas can't get a shot away on it. Puck bounces back into the corner where Seeley collects. Seeley tries to weave her way through the defenders. Battling on the end board. Seeley still with the puck. She turns back, drops the puck to Johnson. Johnson centering feed blocked by the Knights. Bounced back to the far boards. Johnson drops the puck to Bible. Bible shot from the point, doesn't make it through the bodies, bounces to the inboards where the Knights collect. Knights turn to the near side. Knights moving up the near side of the ice with speed. Knights charge forward, run into Soroka coming into the zone. Puck comes free briefly, now knocked away by Bible. Recollected by the Knights in the corner. Centering feed goes in front, but doesn't get touched by anybody and goes all the way down into the Knights zone. Knights collect in the far corner in their own end. Turning to the near side, puck came free for Johnson. Johnson centers. That makes it to Thomas in front. Thomas's shot gets under the goalie. That is Thomas from Johnson, and it is now a 2-goal game for the Royals. 8:50 and counting in the first period. Run time clock for these Metro League games. That is Sray without a number on her jersey on the far side. McDonald to take the draw. Draw one back by the Knights. Played to the near side. Knights move up the near boards. Step past one into the zone. Trying to weave through the defense. Moving to the far side. Puck comes free. Now dropped deeper into the zone where Picard will collect. Picard moves to the near side. Passes the puck up the middle to McDonald. McDonald runs into a Knights player. Battling at the top of the circle. Puck gets knocked free. Knights step into the slot, and then the puck gets hammered away by Picard. Picard chases the puck down on the far side. Gives the puck to Stray. Sray knocks the puck out of the zone. Knights recollect at center. Knights drop the puck back into their own zone. Now charge back up the far boards. Knights pressured by Sray. Puck comes free, recollected. Knights move into the Royal zone. Knights run into three players there. Puck gets left behind. Shin couldn't hold on to it. Now she picks it back up and moves up the near side. Shin gains the zone. As the rest of the Royals went for a change, Shin dumps the puck deep. Collected by the Knights in the far corner. They run into Johnson. Johnson knocks the puck back into the corner. Knights hammer the puck around to the near side. Williams steps forward but can't hold the zone. Puck comes free on the near side. Knights charge into the Royal zone one-on-one with Picard. Picard blocks a shot. Puck bounces wide of the net. Battle on the far boards. McDonald knocks the puck free. It goes to Picard, and Picard charges up the ice. Picard moves up the far side, steps through the defense, recollects the puck, takes a tight angle shot. That was blocked by the goalie. Follow-up was on goal. And now the puck is collected by the Knights. Knights move out of the zone, 1-on-3. Can't get through Sirwaka. Sirwaka knocks the puck free. Knights hammer the puck into the... No, not through Thomas. Thomas blocked that, and the puck is bounced to the Knights' blue line. Knights recollect there, pressured by Tsui. Knights move up the far side, step between a couple of Royals players into the zone. Puck comes free to the near side, recollected by the Knights defense. It's in her skates and now collected by Sirwaka. Sirwaka moves up the near side of the ice into the zone with Thomas to her right. Sirwaka still with the puck. She centers it to Thomas. Thomas' shot blocked by the goalie. Play at the far point now. Bible takes a shot. That's collected in front by Sirwaka, and Sirwaka stuffs it home. That is Sirwaka from Bible. And it is now a 3-goal game. 6 minutes and counting in the opening period. Royals changing their people for this draw. Knights win the draw back. Played up the near side, pressured by Seeley. Knights turn away from her, pass the puck across the ice. That is away from everybody. Chased down, held in the zone by Picard. Picard tries to give the puck to Seeley, but misses. Play on the inboards. Knights lose the battle in the far circle, dumped back to the inboards in the Knights zone. Knights hammer the puck around to the near side. Shin over to pressure. She blocks the initial outlet pass, and now the Knights reverse behind their net. Playing to the far side. Shin knocks the puck free. Recollected by the Knights. Knights turn to the near side, pass it up the middle of the ice. That will be held in at the blue line. Picard gives the puck up to Sray, but Sray couldn't hold on to it. Play in the far corner. That was off of the goalie. Dangerous pass there by the Knights. Play in the far circle. Pressured by Sray. Now moved up the far side by the Knights. Knights move up the ice. And took an extra move at the line. That play is offside as the puck carrier made an extra move and both of his forwards did not. Draw on the near dot just outside of the Royal zone. One back by the Royals. This will be chased down by Bible off of the door on the far side. Bible shovels the puck up to Johnson. Johnson tips it past the defender and now charges ahead up the far side. Johnson in the zone with Thomas. Gives the puck to Thomas. Thomas takes a shot. That's blocked down. Puck free. McDonald gets a shot. But the goalie got on top of it and froze the play. Draw will be on the near dot to the goalie's stick side in the Knight zone. One back by the Royals. Thomas sends it to the middle. That makes it to Johnson. Johnson collects. That shot is off the outside of the netting. Played around behind the net to the near side. Thomas forward to pressure. Puck sent up the middle, collected by McDonald. McDonald gives the puck across to Bible. Bible sends the puck up to Johnson in the corner. Johnson holds there. Pressured there. She drops the puck back to Bible. Bible holds at the blue line. Now to Sirwaka at the near point. Sirwaka back to Bible. Bible steps forward, takes a shot from the top of the circle. That was blocked by the goalie. Play comes to the slot, sent up the middle, and that is between the defenders and out of the zone. Sawaka will chase the puck down. She overskates the puck behind her net, reaches back to collect. Pressured now by the Knights. Sawaka moves back to the near side. Sawaka cuts past one forechecker, moves up the near side of the ice. One-on-one into the zone. Sawaka moves wide. She's going to get chased down from behind. Puck knocked free, and then Sawaka blows a tire and ends up in the net instead of the puck. Play on the near side. Pressured by Sray. Puck gets knocked back into the corner. Collected by the Knights, dumped across the ice. Sui races over. She can't get there in time. Knights exit the zone on the far side. Sweep by Picard works. Puck winds up on Sui's stick. She pops it around the defender and out of the zone. Sui moves up the far side of the ice. 1-on-5 into the zone. She dumps the puck behind the net. Knights will collect in the corner. Pressured by Sui. Puck comes up the near side. That came out of the zone. And Williams reacted like she was hoping. The ref didn't see that. Draw will be on the near dot just outside of the Knights' end. 1:51 and counting left in the opening frame. Draw one to the near side by the Knights, but picked up by by Shen. Shen charges up the near side. She takes a tight angle shot. That is off the goalie. Played back to the near side by the Knights. Knights come out of the zone. They get through Williams and charge into the Royals' end. Broken up by Picard on the near side. Williams comes back. Puck comes to the middle. Blocked away by Sray, and the puck winds up on Shen's stick. Shen holds beside the net and now moves up the near side. Shen turns on the Jets, dumps the puck in. That's going to go on net. Goalie has to kick that to the side. Puck played behind the net by the Knights, pressured by Tsui. Hammered around to the near side by the Knights. Pressured now by Williams and Shen. They win the battle, knock the puck further up the boards. Shen breaks up the outlet pass, but the puck winds up on a Knight stick. Broken up at the blue line. Puck bounces back to Shen. Shen dumps it deeper into the zone. Pressured now by Johnson. Johnson can't catch up to the play. Now moving up the far side. Johnson chasing the player down from behind. Knights move into the Royal zone. Cut to the near side. Shot is over. Is over Rush's shoulder. And into the goal. It is now a 3-1 game. 24 and counting in the opening period. Draw one back by the Knights to the near side. 10 seconds remaining. Knights turn in their zone, moving to the far side. Pressure by Seeley. Puck comes free. Johnson collects, dumps the puck back in. That is blocked away by the Knights. Now back to Johnson, and that is going to do it for one. End of one. Score is 3-1 to the Royals. Back after the break. Knights breaking their huddle first for the second period. Team switching sides for the second. Royals in white will be moving left to right, and the Knights in black will be moving right to left. Seeley, Shen, and Sray are the forwards for the opening draw, with Bible and Sawaka on defense. Draw one to the outside, chased down by Shen. She's not going to get there in time. Knocked forward by the Knights, now picked up by Shen. She plays it into the ref, then dumps it into the Knight zone. Knights recollect, play it back out up the middle. Stepping forward now into the Royal zone. Knights move to the far side. They blow a tire on the play, and Shin picks up the puck. Shin charges up the ice with Seeley behind her. Shin moves into the Knight zone and loses the puck at the top of the circle. Held in the zone by Sray. Sray forces her way through on the far boards. Loses the puck, bounced back to the point. Collected by Soroka and now given to Bible. Bible steps to the near side. She pushes the puck up the middle. And the Knights intercept and dump the puck all the way down the ice. That is going to make it for an icing. Draw will be to the Knight goalie's stick side after the icing. McDonald to take the draw. Draw one to the near side. That gets through Johnson and out of the zone. Chased down by Picard at center. Picard to Williams. Williams up the far side into the zone. She loses the puck at the point, but it's recollected by Thomas. Thomas takes a shot. That's blocked down in front and bounced to the near side. Dumped behind the net. Played away from McDonald. Knights move to the near side. Johnson tries to slow the play down, but the Knights move through her and charge up the near side. And the Knights again took an extra move at the blue line and wound up offside on the play. Knights player complaining about the call a little bit. Draw in front of the Knights bench. Won by the Royals to the outside, intercepted by the Knights, played back into the ref's skates. Now knocked forward into the Royal zone where it is collected by Williams. Williams to Picard. Picard to Johnson. Johnson gets her pocket picked at center. Puck gets played to the center, and now Johnson gives the puck across to Williams. Williams moves up the ice into the zone. She centers. That's going to get through everybody into the near side. Knights hammer the puck behind the net. Chased down on the far boards. Puck gets dumped deep. Collected behind the net by the Knights. Moving away from McDonald. Knights move to the far side of the ice. Knights exit the zone with Johnson pressuring. Johnson pokes the puck away. Tipped forward by Thomas. Bounced ahead by the Knights. And recollected at center. Played into the zone. Knocked free. And now cleared to the outside by Soroka. Soroka gets the puck to the boards. Knights collect there. Centering feed misses everybody. Bounces out of the zone and straight to Shen. Shen one-on-one into the zone. She cuts wide now with Picard to her right. Shen takes a shot. That is over the goal. Collected by Picard. And Picard's shot winds up in the goalie's equipment. Draw will be to the goalie's glove side. Sui to take the draw with Shin and Sray. Draw one to the middle. Shin's shot does not go on target. Played behind the net. Now passed up the middle. That's broken up by Bible coming over the blue line. Puck comes free. Bible pokes it through but leaves the puck behind. Shin collects. Bible just barely got back onside. Shin centers from the corner. Second effort gets knocked behind the net by the Knights defense and then dropped back up the far boards. Soroka collects there. She dumps the puck ahead. That will rattle around to the near corner where Tsui will collect. Tsui drops the puck to Sray. Sray holds at the side of the circle. Still with puck. She drops the puck back to Bible. Bible hammers it through the defense forward. Puck winds up back on the near board. Sray challenging there, and the Knights step out of the zone. Knights move up the near side, step into the Royal zone. Shot is fanned on. Pushed to the middle, and Bible intercepts. Puck bounced to the near point. Dumped deeper into the zone by the Knights and collected off the inboards. Centering feed comes in front, but goes straight to Shen. Shen moves up the far side and exits the zone. Shen charges ahead into the Knights zone. Backhands it towards the net. That's blocked by the goalie. Winds up in Sui's skates, but she cannot get a shot away. Play on the near boards. Bounce towards the point. Bible keeps the zone. Dumps the puck deep where the Knights will collect behind their own net. Play on the far side. Pressured by Johnson and Shin. Puck gets sent up the boards where Sawaka collects at the point. Sawaka across to Bible. Bible collects. Gives it to Johnson in the middle. Johnson's shot is somehow through the goalie. That will be Johnson from Bible. And it is back to a 3-goal game with a score of 4-1, 9:38 and counting. Draw eventually knocked back by the Knights. Play to the near side. Picard charges forward. She collects, pushes it into the zone to Seeley. Seeley steps around the defender, takes a shot. That's going to go wide and behind the net. Played up the far boards. That will be held in by the Royals. Puck bounced into the slot. Cleared away by the Knights, who now charge up the middle of the ice. Knights cut to the far side around Williams. Picard now over to help. She wins the puck in the corner. Fans on the wraparound attempt. Puck played back into the corner. Williams knocks it up the far boards to Thomas. Thomas pushes the puck out of the zone to Johnson. Johnson now into the Knights' end. Johnson loses the puck. Knights can't hold on to it. Seeley steals in the slot and moves into the corner. Her centering feed doesn't connect with anybody, goes to the near boards. Puck bounced off the boards. That goes to the high slot and then cleared out of the zone. Picard is going to charge back and win the foot race. Her outlet pass is off of the ref, and Johnson will go back to collect. She plays it up the near side. Pass forward by the Knights. Given to Johnson. Johnson to the middle to McDonald. McDonald steps into the zone. She moves to the near side. Her shot blocked by a stick. Cleared off the outside of the netting, and the Knights will pick up the puck in the near circle. Knights pass the puck out of the zone. Collected in the middle and then given away where Picard collects. Picard sends the puck up to McDonald. McDonald to Shen. Shen into the zone. She moves wide on the far side. Gets to the circle. Shot from the dot. Blocked down in front. Sent to the near side. McDonald collects. Her shot blocked by the goalie. And then he dives on top of the rebound on the outside of the netting. Draw to the goalie's glove side after the scoring opportunity. McDonald to take. Puck won to the outside by the Knights. Played back into the corner, pressured by Srey. Puck moved behind the net. Knights moved to the far side of the ice. Nifty move, toe drag to get around Shen, but the puck is stolen by Sawaka at center. She dumps it into the Knights zone. Knights hammer it back out to center, where Sawaka collects. Sawaka gives the puck to Bible. Bible steps forward into the zone. She moves up the middle of the ice. Pressured wide, puck winds up in the corner. Bible collects, drops the puck to Sawaka. Sawaka takes a shot from distance, blocked down in front. It's behind the goalie, and then poked in. I think Srey got that one. I'm not sure who it was on the final poke. We're going to give it to Srey until somebody tells me otherwise. Draw one back by Tsui. Played to Picard. Picard up to Johnson. Johnson gets the puck knocked off her stick. It goes to the far boards where Williams charges into the zone with it. Williams takes a shot from the boards. That is going to miss just wide. Play sent back to the front. Dangerous play there. Bounced up. And the goalie has it on the side of the netting. I'm not sure any of those were actually shots. I think those were mostly off of people in black jerseys. 5:15 and counting in the second period. Draw one to the outside by the Knights. Knocked to the point. That's going to get through Picard. Picard plays it back into the zone, but that is offside on the Royals. Draw on the near dot just outside of the Knights' end. One to the middle by the Royals. Played back to Tsui. Tsui steps into the zone. She gets pickpocketed, and the puck comes out to center. Pressured by Williams. Knights still in control, moving into the Royal zone. Shot blocked down and then cleared away by the defenders. Puck bounced over and into neutral. Played back up on the near side. Tsui wins the battle at center, gives the puck to Johnson on the near side. Johnson into the zone. Johnson holds. Gives the puck to the middle. That bounce past Thomas. Collected by Williams. Williams shot. Beats everybody and goes into the goal. And it is now a 6-1 game. 3:57 and counting in the second period. Scrum off the draw, controlled by Srey. Srey steps into the zone. She cuts wide to the near side. Tight angle shot goes behind the net. Played on the far side. That is moved up to Shen. Shen's centering feed gets blocked behind the goal. Puck pushed through Seeley. Bible collects out the point, bounces it to the middle. That is tipped just wide of the net by Srey. Puck played on the far boards. Pass to Shen. Shen takes a shot. That is blocked by the goalie, and then he harpoons the rebound and covers. Draw to the goalie's stick side. One to the middle. Played to Srey. Srey back to Bible. Bible holds. Still with the puck now. Knocked out of the zone. Recollected by Sawaka. Sawaka gives the puck to Seeley on the near side. Seeley up to Srey. Srey into the zone. She weaves her way. Takes a shot through the defenders. That is blocked by the goalie. Play on the far side, centering feed. Cleared by the defenders, blocked down by Srey, collected by Sawaka. Sawaka sends the puck to the middle, collected by Srey. Srey shot blocked by the goalie. Played to the near side, poked deep by Bible. Collected by the Knights in the corner, sent behind the net. Shen racing forward in the corner. She gets knocked off the play. Sawaka holds the zone, gives the puck back to Shen. Shen steps up the far side, takes a shot. That is over the goal. Played by Bible on the near side. Her centering feed blocked by a body. Puck bounced into the corner. Pressured now by Johnson. Sent to the far side. Shen intercepts and then gets her pocket picked. Play moved up the far side. Shen comes back. Returns the favor. Gives the puck to the middle. That misses Johnson. Played off the near boards. Johnson blocks the outlet pass. Bible swings the puck back in. It will rattle around into the far corner where Thomas will collect. Thomas pushes the puck towards the net. That is sticked behind the goal line by the goalie. And then rattled around the glass by the defenders. Held in by Bible at the line. She steps past one, moves to the circle, drops the puck to Johnson. Johnson collects in the corner. Centering feed went all the way through. I don't think Thomas was expecting it. Sawaka holds the zone but can't get the puck deep. Puck played back out to neutral. Knights lose the puck at center. Hammered forward by Sawaka. Knights collect in the slot in their own zone. Passed back up the near side. That will be collected by Bible. Bible loses the handle. And now it's a foot race. Collected by the Knights. They move in, take a shot, and that misses the net to the far side. Bounced off the boards. It goes straight to McDonald. Cleared out of the zone, and then the Knights defender blew a tire. Sawaka's going to get to this puck free and clear. She moves in, being chased down from behind. She tips it across. That will go to the near corner. Missing the net. Played up the near side. Held in at the point by Bible. Puck winds up in the near circle. Knocked off the inboards. Sent to the far side by the Knights. Knights hold at the side of the far circle. Move through Thomas. Poked away at the far point. And now cleared out of the zone. Johnson shoulders the player off the puck and sweeps it back into the Royals' end where Bible will collect. Bible moves behind her net, slams on the brakes, and now moves back to the near side. Bible gives the puck to Williams. Williams to McDonald. McDonald mishandles the puck, recollects, sends it up the boards. That is intercepted by the Knights, who clear it back out to center, and Bible will chase down at her blue line. Bible turns to the far side, and that is going to do it for two. End of two. Score is 6-1 to the Royals. That's going to do it for the second intermission. Teams back to their original sides. Royals in white will be moving right to left, and the Knights in black will be moving left to right. Suey wins the draw. Poked forward by the Knights. It bounces straight to Williams. Williams gets the puck back out of the zone. Play on the far boards. Knights player fell down, and it winds up on Stray's stick. Stray charges into the zone, has Shen to her left. Stray takes a shot, sticked aside by the goalie. Played to the near boards. Sent to the front, and the goalie dives on top of the loose puck and freezes the play. Draw will be to the goalie's glove side. One back by the Royals. Stray gives the puck to Picard. Picard dumps the puck in. Played by the Knights defense in front and then hammered all the way down the ice. That will go for an icing. Suey to take the draw to the goalie's glove side. One back by the Knights, played to the far boards. Pushed back towards the middle. Shen gets a stick on that. Her feed winds up under the goalie. Played by the Knights to the near side. That's tipped around Williams. Charging up the near boards. Puck winds up on Picard's stick. She sends it forward. That will get all the way to the Knights' blue line. Knights turn away from Williams. Shin forward to pressure. Knights still with the puck. And now step into the Royal zone. Knights move to the near side, pressured by Picard. Puck sent behind the net. Picard wins the foot race, tips it past the Knights forecheck. Recollects on the far side, sends the puck up. That's slowed down by the Knights. Puck gets left behind on the near boards. Into the Royal zone. Shot misses the net to the far side. And puck gets knocked out of the zone. Recollected by the Knights in front of their own bench. Pass up the near side. Recollected by the Knights, knocked away by the Royals, trying to get over the blue line. And now collected by Thomas. Thomas moves up the middle of the ice, slows down, puck gets knocked out to neutral. And Seeley carried the puck back into the zone with Johnson still a few feet offside. Draw will be on the near dot outside of the Knights' end. Scrum off the draw. A Knights player tried to body through. Puck gets picked up by the Knights center and now skating into the Royal zone. Pressured by Soroka. Puck winds up on the end boards. Collected by Sealy, and Sealy moves up the far side of the ice. Sealy out of the zone. Passes the puck across to Johnson. Johnson recollects off the near boards. Turns to the middle, gives the puck to Sealy. That is loose. Wraparound attempt does not make it back to the front of the net. Collected by Sorwaka off the near boards. Sorwaka across to Bible. Bible shoots. That is going to miss wide to the near side. Play on the near board. Sorwaka holds the zone. Dumps the puck forward. That's intercepted by the Knights. Cleared to the far side where Johnson intercepts. Johnson sends the puck to the middle. That's intercepted by the Knights. Lobbed up, held in the zone. Second effort still in the zone. Sorwaka holds the blue line and then knocks the puck deep. That goes a little bit wide of the net, but the goalie plays it in the corner just to be safe. Puck knocked up and into the netting, out of play. Draw will be on the near dot to the goalie's stick side. In the Knights zone, McDonald to take the draw. Draw left behind on the dot. Knights player bodied McDonald off the spot. Puck held in by Williams. Second effort still held in by Williams. Puck winds up on a Knight stick. They move up the middle of the zone and now out to the near side. Moving through, Williams slows the play down coming into the Royal zone. Puck winds up in the corner, and then Picard steals in the circle. Picard moves up the middle of the ice, gives the puck to Shin. Shin gains the zone with Picard. Back to Picard. Picard all alone. Shot is under the goalie, who does not give up a rebound. Ten minutes remaining in the third period. Draw will be to the goalie's stick side. Draw one back by the Royals. Shin moves to the middle of the ice. Puck bounces to McDonald. McDonald to Picard. Picard to Williams. Williams forward. That made it through. Puck loose in front. And then stuffed under the goalie by McDonald. And the goalie holds the line. 9:23 and counting. Draw one back by the Knights. Played up the middle. That gets through Johnson and out of the zone on the far side. Bible collects at center. She's pressured by a Knights player. Knights try to body her off the play. Bible wins the puck back to Thomas. Thomas now moves up the far side and makes a move at the line. Royals tag up. Tsui can't collect. Puck on the blue line, bounced out to center. Cleared to the near side by Bible. And hammered ahead by the Knights, collected by Sorwaka. Sorwaka to Bible. Bible charges up the ice into the zone. She gives the puck to Johnson. Johnson can't hold on to it. Puck bounced into the circle. Played to the near side. Thomas holds the line there. Puck pushed back to Sorwaka at the point. Sorwaka bounces off the boards to Thomas. That misses, goes all the way to the inboards. Knights collect behind the net. Poked away by Tsui. And the Royals are going to go for a hook. Johnson goes for a hook in the battle behind the net. And the Knights are going to get the first power play opportunity of this game with 8 minutes remaining in the third. Minute and a half man advantage for the Knights. 8 minutes exactly remaining in the game. Puck won to the outside by the Knights, held at the point. Pass across to the near side. Srey is going to get there first, and she will move up the ice. Srey with Sealy to her right, gets the puck over, and Sealy pokes it through. Falling down on the play, Sealy's not going to get back to the puck in time. She blocks the outlet pass, recollected by the Knights, held in by Srey. Battle at the point, hammered forward by Sealy. Puck held at the blue line by Sealy. She wins the battle there, steps into the slot, takes a shot. That is swallowed by the goalie. who does not give up a rebound. Draw will be to the goalie's glove side. Seeley wins the draw to the outside. It's intercepted by the Knights. Held in by Williams at the point, but she can't hold on to it. Puck bounced off the boards out to center where Picard collects. Picard forward to Seeley. Seeley back into the Knights zone. She takes a shot from distance. That is blocked by the goalie. Played behind the net to the near side now. Knights turn up the zone, pressured by Seeley. Seeley wins the battle. Knocks the puck forward in the zone. Puck hammered out up the middle of the ice by the Knights. Knights gain the zone, pass it ahead, avoiding the offside, but it was in the skates. Broken play there. Puck is going to be sent on net by the Knights, and Rush has to make a save. Battle on the far boards. Collected by the Royals. Hammered towards the point, held in by the Knights. Second effort still held in by the Knights. Now sent forward, but that bounces straight to Picard. Picard collects. Moves up the middle of the ice and now cuts to the far side. Picard to Johnson, but that was out of reach. Johnson has to go deep to collect. Played up the far side. Power play now over. Battle on the inboards. Johnson, who wins the battle, centers the puck. That's going to go between everybody and all the way down into the Royal zone where Picard races back to collect. Picard gives the puck to Thomas. That's going to miss everybody and go all the way down. This is not going to be an icing. It doesn't quite make it in time. Now collected by Thomas in the corner. Thomas pokes the puck to the inboards. That will be collected by the Knights. Dumped back up the near side. Johnson couldn't get to it in time, and Bible will collect in center. Bible to Soroka. Soroka gets her pocket picked. Knights move forward into the zone. Johnson bumps the player off the play. Recollected by the Knights. Johnson with another bump. Played into the skates of Bible. Sent deep by the Knights. That will be collected by Soroka. Soroka floats the puck up the middle of the ice. That is going to be collected by the Knights in their own zone. Knights move behind their net to the far side, pressured by McDonald. McDonald blocks the outlet pass and then steals the puck in the corner. McDonald forward to Stray. Stray can't get the shot to go on target. Played up by the Knights. Knights charge out of the zone. Puck sent across to the far side. Bible battles there. She wins the battle, shouldering the player off the puck. Puck comes to the middle. Shot blocked by Rush. And now collected by Bible. Bible skates out of the zone. Gives the puck to McDonald. McDonald into the Knights end. McDonald knocked off the play. She blocks the outlet pass. Puck bounced to the near side. Soroka races over, holds the zone, but the puck winds up on a Knight stick. Held in by Soroka. McDonald pickpockets from behind. She can't get a shot away. She recollects in the corner. Centering feed. Blocked away by the defense. Play to the near side. Knights in control. Pressured by Stray. Puck gets dumped up the middle of the ice between Bible and Soroka. Bible will go back to get it. Bible collects and moves up the middle of the ice. Bible steps past one defender. Moves into the zone. Gives the puck to Shen. Shen couldn't hold on to it. Puck was slightly behind her, but she keeps the zone. Shen recollects. Gets pickpocketed. Play on the far side. Held in by Bible. Bible dumps the puck up the boards. That will be collected by the Knights and played away from Johnson. Shen charges forward. She tries to steal. Puck winds up free. Played across the ice. That will be held by Bible, who dumps the puck back deep. Shen forward to pressure. Puck rattled away from her to the near side. Held by Soroka at the point. Soroka's centering feed blocked by the Knights. Outlet pass blocked by Tsui and now collected by Johnson. Johnson moves the puck through the defenders. Tries to center. Blocked by a skate. Sent up the far boards. And now collected by the Knights. Knights charge out of the zone. And Shen comes back and steals. Shen turns up the middle of the ice. Shen into the zone. Weaves her way through. Steps past the defender. Shovels it on net. Gets hammered down for her efforts. And the goalie covers the puck. And the Knights are going to go for a check as they took Shen out on the play there. That was their biggest player versus our smallest player, so sometimes the big kid penalty happens. Royals to get a power play here. with 2:42 left in the third. Draw one to the outside by the Royals. Knocked away from Johnson, poked forward by Picard. Puck bounced through the Knights. Seeley gets a shot. Recollected in front. Thomas couldn't direct that on target. Play sent all the way around to the far side. Picard races back to hold the zone. She sends the puck up the middle. That's blocked away by the Knights, and that gets through Williams. Picard will go back to collect at her blue line. Picard turns up the ice, gives the puck up to Thomas. Thomas steps into the zone. Thomas takes a shot from distance, and that's off the goalie's shoulder and in. And it is now 7-1 with the power play goal. .143 and counting in the game. Scrum off the draw, controlled by the Knights. Turn back toward their blue line, stolen by Srey. Srey could not weave her way through the defenders. She steps to the far side, knocks the puck free. Knights get to it first. They get chased behind their own goal by Seeley. Moving to the near side, Seeley pokes the puck free. Battle on the near boards. Shin steps in to help out. Puck moved back to the boards. Seeley can't get her stick on it. And Shin steps away with it. Shin centering feed blocked by a body behind the net. Shin falls down behind the net. Puck winds up on Seeley's stick. Seeley moves behind the net to the far side. Seeley drops the puck back to Picard. Picard to Williams. Williams to Shin. Shin directs that on goal. And then the wraparound made it through. So Shin gets a goal, and it is now 8-1 with 35 and counting left in the game. Draw one to the far side, swept away from Johnson. Bible gets her pocket pick, but the puck winds up on Johnson's stick. Johnson plays the puck to Thomas, swept away by the Knights defense back into their own zone. Pressured by Johnson. Knights turn to the middle of the ice. Knights race up, 10 seconds remaining. Hammered from distance. That is going to go over the goal and be collected by the Knights on the far side, but pressured by Bible. Bible just floats the puck down the ice, and that is going to do it. Final score of this one is going to be 8-1 to the Royals. We'll get the handshake line here. Royals are playing again tomorrow morning versus the Winston-Salem Thunderbirds. We will see everybody for that one then. That's going to do it for this one. See everybody tomorrow morning.